State and prove Thales theorem. So what is the statement of Thales theorem? Anyone? Can anyone say? Yes, you stand up.
If a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle and if the line intersects the two sides in two distinct points, then the two sides are divided in the same ratio.
Okay, very nice. So first of all, you have to write the statement, everyone. Statement. So everyone, you have to write the statement. You will get 1 marks in the statement. What is the statement? The statement is if a line is drawn, how it will be drawn? Parallel to one side. Parallel to one side of a triangle intersecting the other two sides in distinct points. Then the sides are divided in the same ratio. Done? So this is the statement you have to learn anyhow. You will get 1 marks. Okay? And when you will see the figure, then it will be more clear. Noted everyone? Nice. Now see the figure. This is a triangle. Suppose name is ABC. Right? And according to the statement, if a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle, suppose parallel to this side BC, a line, I am drawing here a line, and this line is parallel to one side of the triangle. What is written in the statement? If a line, this line is L, if a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle intersecting the other two sides at two distinct points, suppose this distinct points is D and E, then the other two sides are divided in the same ratio. So if suppose if the ratio of AD and DB is A by B, then it will also be the ratio of AE and EC will be also A by B. Got it or not? This is the meaning of the Thales theorem statement. Clear? So let us write. Let in triangle ABC a line L is parallel to BC intersecting or intersects the sides AB and AC at point D and E, at points D and E. Okay, so you have to prove what you have to prove. You have to prove that AD by DB equal to AE by EC. AE by EC. This you have to prove. Got it? Noted everyone up to here?
Yes, sir.
So if in the examination you are writing up to here, you are getting 1.5 marks. 1 marks for the statement and half marks for this. Right? So 1.5 marks is complete. Now your next turn is construction. Construction. What construction you have to do? you have to draw a perpendicular from point E to AB and perpendicular from point D to AC. Suppose these points are M and N, right? And what you have to do the next? Join the point D to C and point E to B. Clear? This is the construction part. So whatever we have done in the figure, the same thing you have to write in the construction. So what I have done? Draw DN perpendicular to, DN is perpendicular to AC, and EM is perpendicular to AB. Clear? Then what I have done? I have joined what? B to E and C to D. C to D. Clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Now, then our next step is we have to write the proof. Next part is proof. Proof is very easy. See, if I will take the ratio of this triangle ADE and triangle BDE, which triangle? BDE, and ratio of this triangle means ratio of area. So area of triangle ADE by area of triangle BDE will be what? We know that area of any triangle is half into base into height. So area of this triangle will be, when we will take the base AD, the height will be EM and base will be AD. So area will be half into AD into EM. Okay? And what will be the area of BDE? Now here the base is BD and height is same EM. So it will be half into BD into EM. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So what will be happen here? Here EM and EM is cancelled. Half and half is cancelled. So what you are getting? You are getting AD by BD. And here you write area of ADE by area of BDE equal to this, and take it as equation 1. Take it as equation 1. Now in similar way, again you have to find the ratio of this triangle, taking this as base and height this, and other triangle this, CED. Okay. So again, we'll write again area of triangle ADE by area of triangle CED equal to, again you know, half into base into height. Now this time I am going to take the base AE. So it will be half into AE, and what will be the height? The height will be DN. Okay, and area of this triangle CED, half into base is CE. What is base? CE, and what is height? DN. So again you can see that DN and DN is cancelled and half is cancelled. So what you are getting? You are getting AE by CE. This is equation 2. Right? So if you move back side and you will see what you have to prove, then you will find that you have to prove AD by DB equal to AE by EC. This you have to prove.
Yes.
And from equation 1 and 2 you will see that in equation 1 there is AD by BD, and in equation 2 AE by C is that. Okay. So you have to make both equal. How this equation 1 and equation 2 will equal? See, if you see the LHS part of both of the equation, in LHS this is ADE by BDE and this is ADE by CED, right? So if BDE and CED will be equal, then your LHS will be equal.
Yes, sir.
And if this part will be equal, then equation 1 will be equal to equation 2, and then you can write AD by BD equal to A by C. So how can we write area of BDE equal to area of CED? Now see, if you see both of this triangle, both triangle BDE and CED, both triangle have same base D, and both the triangles are lying between the same parallel lines D and BC. So in class 9 I think you have studied a theorem that if two triangles are lying between the same parallel lines and having same base, then they will have the equal area. So that theorem I am going to apply here. So I will write, what I will write, since triangle BDE and triangle CED lie on the same base. What is the same base? Same base D, and between the parallels or parallel lines D and BC. So area of BDE equal to area of CED. Got it? Take equation 3. Right? So using the equation 1, 2 and 3, we can write AD by BD equal to A by C. So at last we have to write, what we have to write? Now we will write our final result from 1, 2 and 3. What do we get? AD by BD equal to A by CE. Prove. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Noted everyone?
Yes, sir.
Understood?
Yes, sir.